What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have something different, something that's actually going to change the look of the rear end. These smudgy, beautiful, shiny beasts are our 5-inch exhaust tips by Carven Exhaust. Now, as you can tell, or as you have been able to tell, look at this. That's from every time I cold start in the morning. The stock exhaust setup is pretty grungy, but it's not quite fitting the hole. That's where these are going to come in. They're going to spruce up the place. Okay guys, so basically fast forward, these look different. They definitely look different. So I'm going to post a picture right now, as you can see. It looks alright with the 5-inch tips in chrome, but it doesn't, I guess. Does that make any sense? Alright, back to reality. This is what I ended up coming up with here. When you're buying these tips, you have the option of getting them in chrome or stainless. I don't know what they consider it, but to me it looked like chrome. Or you can basically get them in a black. Now, I don't want to sound like a complete snob, but if I was going to get them in black, I was going to do it on my own anyway, even though it would have obviously costed me a little bit, tiny bit more money, only because I'm going to explain why. Right here is where there was a logo. Now, I'm not trying to not support the company. I have their sticker. That's not what it's about. To me, I want a clean look, and a black powder coated or black painted, I don't know what they would have done, probably powder coat, but that on the exhaust tip, their logo, I'm not a fan of logos on exhaust tips, especially because it just wouldn't be clean. It's not clean to me, so now it's clean. These are just black tips. If anybody asks me, hey, what tips are those? I'm going to tell them. I'm going to give credit to them. I'm going to link them in the description below, so it's nothing against them. I just want a clean look. So this is what we ended up with. I ended up having a local shop called Need Powder Coating do these in a satin black. I think, honestly, that they came out looking flippin' awesome. And what we're gonna do right now is stop talking. Now, the process is really not that difficult at all. You might need a rubber mallet for the first time to take off the tips, but probably not. Maybe, I don't know, don't quote me on that. But basically there's just a bolt. I'm gonna show you in a second what the bolt is, tell you about the bolt size, and we're just gonna take these tips off, put the new tips on, make sure they look good, and we're gonna show you what everything looks like. Well, excuse me in advance for everything being so dirty. I do daily drive this car, so it's a mess. What is this? Oh, that's special. That was special. Anyway, when you're taking off your tips, you're gonna, this is the driver's side right now. There's just a bolt here, and this bolt should be a 13. So you're basically just gonna take your 13, you're gonna plop that on there, and you're just gonna go to town. It is on some kind of like knuckle setup here, so you do want to make sure this is snug afterward. You might need to take a rubber mallet to hit it this way, but this tip was already off, as you saw in the picture that I posted, just so you could get an idea of why I don't like the silver. And just to elaborate real quick, I don't have anything against silver tips. I think these are okay, but when you're driving around and it's like a huge, big tip, like this 5-inch tip that's just like taking up a lot of space, it's just too much chrome to me. I guess some people, you know, it's all about preference. Some people love it, some people don't. So if you love chrome, put the chrome on. If you love black, put the black on. If you don't like either, just shut up. So let's do it. So like I said, we're gonna just basically remove this. You want room, you want space, you want all of the above when you're messing around. And you have plenty of screw. It's pretty deep up there. I'm gonna actually put some gloves on because I'm a pansy and I don't want dirty hands. Now that this is loosened up, you can see it broke free. You can basically pull, and this is what you're left with. So this ends up the exhaust tip that you're left with. And here is, you hear that noise? That's a Pro Charge Camaro pulling in. We have no light. Of course we have no light. But as you can see, there's, well, you probably can't see, but there's a little extra tip here. This is just a clamp, so we're gonna be sliding our other exhaust in. In a second, I'm gonna remove the other side. We're just gonna film this, see what it looks like. Hopefully the tips look flippin' awesome.
Oh, he's doing some work over here.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You can always adjust it. Holy shit. Okay.
Leave it loose, put the other one here, and we'll look at it.
Alright.
I'll grab it for you.
Whoa. This is a whoa moment. Wow, dude. That's just like a gaping hole in the video. There's an ungodly amount of shit here. Grown country slob. Alright. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna add this little clip in here because I'm kind of like, I'm mind fucked right now. I really am. I never thought that this was like a thing, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it's just like a thing inside of my head. But the exhaust tone has changed. It's not the same tone. It might even be a little bit louder. I don't even know how to express myself, or if it's even possible, because I don't know, you know, how. I just changed the tip, but maybe because the tip is a little bigger, maybe like I think it's like an inch bigger. It's not a big deal, but maybe because it is just a tad bit bigger, it's making it echo a little bit more. It seems like the drone inside of the car is a little bit better. I don't know how that's possible. Again, this could just be my mind playing tricks on me, but the car sounds better. I just don't know. Inside it sounds better. I'm driving and it's just a better experience. I can't even possibly explain it, and I'm probably completely wrong, and don't listen to me if I am. Just like ignore this little section. But if it is, holy crap, these exhaust tips are even more exciting than they were just for aesthetics, because if it is something that's changing the tone and it's like visually appealing, that's just incredible to me. Listen to this. They sound different. I mean, I like the tone. It might be a little less raspy and more throaty. Throaty could be a good way of explaining it. So we'll see. I don't know. Long-term video might be coming down the line. I don't know. But holy crap, man. Very exciting. Alright guys, so that's it. That completes another video. These are the old tips. We're not throwing them out. Don't get scared. I'm going to do one last little walkthrough, show you what the tips look like up close. I love it. I might do a little adjustments here and there depending on how much free time I have. But I think right now it looks awesome. Really happy with the way it turned out. So it filled the gaps pretty well. It looks awesome. I'll leave the link down below where you can pick these exhaust tips up. This is the first one that I found that was an actual true bolt-on. All of the other exhaust tips, you needed to like weld something on or move something back. These bolted straight on into place. No issues, tightened up right away. I have no fitment problems whatsoever. I'm not afraid of it messing up with my my diffuser. Everything looks good. That's pretty much it. Like I said, these are the old ones. These are not getting thrown away. I'm gonna save these. You know, I might switch back and forth depending on my mood, but probably not. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment below, click the like button, turn on post notifications, do all the good stuff. And until the next video, have a good day.